Hello, this is a demonstration of new policies as they apply to the deployment of the Access database front end and its connection to the backend SQL database. First view is of their domain controller. We have a dedicated policy object entitled Database Deployment. That is for the express purpose of establishing the connections for end users with their Access front end database to the SQL database, inclusive of the desktop shortcut. All the settings relevant to this are in this policy object under ShappyWigs Enterprise. Switching to our database server, the source folder that will be copied, the contents will be copied from the following folder. So attention to 3nom, your updated file should be dropped here. D, shares, applications, database, overwrite same name file, icon, of course, needn't be touched. Here's the source folder from which the system will draw from. And there should never be a lock applied upon this file because it should never, going forward, be opened directly except for 3nom development, minimizing database server. This is our test machine logging in with the test account. This test account on this machine is subject to the new policies. Only this machine and only this login at this time is subject to the new policies. At this time, that file copy just occurred, a little over 500 meg in a few seconds. Desktop environments being prepared. We have a new resulting shortcut on the desktop entitled Chevy's database, dbase rather. This can be easily renamed to preference, inconsequential. The target is on the local drive, users, username, app data database, and same database. We'll go browse to that path. At logon, this file, the file from the earlier mentioned source folder, is copied to the local drive for each user under their own unique folder under C, users, username, app data, database, right here. Now we will attempt to open. Again, this is opening the front end, which is now stored on the local drive that was just updated at the time of logon. We may be able to implement policy or registry key to automatically toggle enable content. We'll revisit that. As we can see from the top bar, they are working from a locally stored Access database front end, not out on a UNC path or the network. And this is per Microsoft's recommendations when we have such a split database arrangement. The front end be stored on the local drive. And of course, the SQL database is on a dedicated, reliable server, which it's now being moved to. And there we are. All other policies will be crafted around this and completely separate. One policy object accomplishes the file move and overwrite operation, as well as the desktop shortcut. And this will work independently of any folder redirection, which will be in place. And the resulting Access database front end will be stored outside of the user's personal folders, not subject to redirection, simply landing on the local machine which they're logged into at the time. And this should fully resolve the inconsistent access and presence of shortcut. Another example, we'll go ahead and delete this shortcut. Let's go ahead and back up. We will delete the resulting file for demonstration purposes. So we are absent a shortcut, we are absent the local database. We're simply going to log off and log right back in. And observe if the process runs automatically as intended. File copy occurring now. 500 meg just landed. Shortcut has been reestablished. Also inhibiting accidental deletion, it will simply be replaced. We'll go to the folder and browse and make sure it exists. We could simply launch the shortcut. Users, username, app data, database, and here is our resulting database. Let's examine the properties of the shortcut. Working folder is, same folder of course, and you can see the path is that local database. So as long as the developed access database points to the ultimate parking place for the new SQL server, we should be golden. We will go ahead and open once more. And here we are. Front-end access should be much more robust because it will be stored on the local drive. And of course, the SQL backend performance should be greatly improved, not only moving to the new server that is not on failing drives in a failing array, but will also now be on solid state storage with the formatting as prescribed. So we should have maximum performance from the SQL database and access head end, as well as a much more robust and consistent system overall with a consistent experience for the entire user base. Thank you.